people are terrified by what has happened with some of these Venezuelan gangs.
Senator Vance, I'm going to stop you because I know exactly what happened. Martha. I'm going to stop you. The incidents were limited to a handful of apartment complexes.
Martha, do you hear yourself? Only a handful of apartment complexes in America were taken over by Venezuelan gangs, and Donald Trump is the problem and not Kamala Harris's open border? I really find this exchange, Martha, sort of interesting because you seem to be more focused with nitpicking everything that Donald Trump has said rather than acknowledging that apartment complexes in the United States of America are being taken over by violent gangs.
Former Assistant Treasury Secretary for Public Affairs Monica Crowley joins me now. So I think Martha might need a breather because that was pretty embarrassing. Does she come back from that?
Well, I have to tell you, Jesse, that J.D. Vance every day proves to be more and more of an inspired choice by President Trump to be his running mate, because with every passing day, and he takes all comers, he'll go into any interview situation, doesn't matter who it is, and he takes all questions, unlike Kamala Harris and Tim Walz. But every single time, Jesse, he puts on a masterclass in terms of how to deal with the activist, left-wing imperial media. And they're all out there. And they're championing Harris Walz unapologetically to the point of lying and dissing the American people, saying it's no biggie that criminal illegal aliens are taking over entire apartment complexes, booting out American citizens. It's not a problem. I don't understand why you would see that it's a problem. J.D. Vance put her right in her place. And you can see, Jesse, why President Trump and J.D. Vance are the America First ticket, and they are out here championing the American people, just as President Trump has done for a very long time.
Do you hear yourself might be the war cry of this election, and you just throw it right back at these people who ask these questions and debate these politicians. Do you hear yourself? Do you hear yourself? You say it's okay for men to be in a girl's bathroom. Do you hear yourself? You could use that on pretty much anything these people are talking about.
Yeah, it's exactly right, Jesse, because they're giving voice to where the regular Americans are, where the American people are. Common sense arguments pushing back on, like, do you hear the absurdity of what you're saying? And the answer to that, Jesse, is most of the time they do not. Because most of the time you are dealing with real revolutionaries who want to uproot everything that has made America great, from individual liberty to common sense to our free market capitalist system. They are seeking to uproot all of that. So in many ways, they're living in this revolutionary left-wing bubble. And so they literally don't hear the absurdity coming out of their mouths, but the American people do. And that's why you're seeing Trump and Vance pulling away, and the swing states pulling away nationally with this race, because the vast majority of American people do hear it, and they've had enough. They're fed up and they're fired up.
All right. And Martha Raddatz was actually the presidential debate moderator, which should tell you a lot about the quality of those debates. Thank you so much. Monica Memo, as we know her here on Primetime. Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.